All right. Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming back to my channel. So, it's been a while. It's been a while. And don't worry, I've been trading every day since I haven't been posting my trade recaps. And it's been wonderful. I mean, it's been okay. We lost some, we gained some. We lost some, then we lost some. Then we gained some, then we gained some, then we lost some. But as always, my strategy has changed. Not as always, but my strategy now is complete price action. I know I used to trade patterns, sort of. When I would see a certain pattern, I would go in, but that's just not reliable because the market is changing every single time. And yes, there are repeatable patterns, but I'm not. No, I was trading repeatable candlesticks. That's what I'm gonna say. Repeatable candlesticks. And I was only trading one ticker compared to now where I'm focusing now on about 5 tickers and I chart them all the same. Okay? So I chart them. So the way I charted this one for today was basically, so I'm on the 1 hour candle and I see that price is, it's good to trade with the trend. I see that price is going to the upside, so I'm looking for calls. But price could also go to the downside, but it would only go to the downside if it passes certain confluences, right? So we see over here we have an all-time high, and before that we have a low right here and then a low as well. So I see that this is an important level. I see that over here is an important level to track. And I see that this is also an important level because this is a high in this corner right here. And then we have our all-time high. So as we see here, over here is an all-time high. Then before that we have a low. We have a low here and the high, and we have a low here as well. So my bias is if price continues to go up and pass here, we have calls. And if price continues to go down here, we have puts. Now, because I am anticipating a so if price goes below here, closes below this line over here, I'm going for puts. But because we're also looking for upwards direction, we're looking for price to go upward. So even if price bounces off this area right here, if you can see it, this area right here, I'm taking calls. Sorry. Yeah, I'm taking calls to the upside. So my overall should actually, you know, be over here. I'm going to put that on a 2 minute candle. And I trade on the 2 minute candle now because I feel like the 1 minute candle is just a little bit too intimidating for me. So on that 1 hour, we have an important level over here. So while price is going, I see that there's a swift, supply zone over here. And like I said before, if price was going to go down here, if price passed here, if price went below here, closed below here, I would take puts because that would mean that price was breaking structure for this level over here, okay? Because that's the previous low. We have a low over here, then we have a previous low here, and then we have a previous low here as well. That's honestly, I would take puts at this low. Oops. At this low. If price closed below here, because that's where we see the last one. Anyways, yes. But I was anticipating bullish structure bias. So let's get into it. So as I see here, I see that price touched this zone during pre-market, and now I will just look for to see if price is going to the upside once more as a harsh rejection. But we see that price touched that touch point. Now, as I've seen this harsh rejection right here, this could be not a fake out, but it could be, well, technically, yeah, sort of a fake out, so that price could be pushed down to this section. And I see that since price came down here and bounced over here, I now want price to go above this section over here. If price closed above here, then I would go in for calls. So I'm waiting. Oh, let me go back. Oops. I spoiled it. Okay. So yeah, so because I see that price was pretty strong in this area and it closed above the high of day, I go in here for buys. Oh. I go in here for buys, and I think I put in stop loss over here for it to be a 1 to 2 or a 2 to 1. So yeah. Continue to wait for price. You see those long wicks. So even though you see this long wick and then you see this candle here, it didn't close below here. And there's still rejection, but you know, we're letting price move. We see that buyers are still in. And also have to realize that this area right here where it actually rejected off of is a psychological level at 263. So that could also just be an area of testing of resistance. But nonetheless, we still see more green candles, even though the green candles, even though the green candles are small. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. What just happened? Bro, let's just go back. It was so annoying. Let me delete that. Yeah, so I wanted price. Since price closed above that, I go in for a buy. Blah, blah, blah. Yes. Yeah, we don't want price to go below here because that would mean, you know, price isn't trending. You see, this is also another area of resistance. And then I still stay in the trade because I wanted price to go above this zone. You see that price broke through that resistance. And I think that became sort of support around that zone. And mind you, I'm still in the trade after all this. I see that the green candles are getting smaller. But, you know, you still want price to move because it's really, you see all those wicks and price is still deciding whether to go up or stay down. And we got the red candles in. I was in this trade for a while. Let's see how price, this is a really choppy zone, but price still went ahead and was going up. So yeah, I got in here and then I exited over here, and I could have stayed in, but why would I want to do that? But it seemed like this zone became support. So I exited at a profit of 165, which is not too bad. So I was in this trade from 842 to 9:54, almost an hour. That's terrible. I was in it for what, 20 minutes plus. I was in this for an hour. That's crazy. Was I really? Dang. But yeah, that's the trade. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.